Uh, too many pre-order. Too many action figure. Elite Legend, stop ordering action figure. What do we have here? Another puke who can't hold his liquor. Attention! Sergeant Slaughter here with a public service announcement from your friends over at G.I. Joe. Remember, no matter how hard times get, never resort to the bottle, because there are no hard times, only hard men. Now I'm gonna have to cut you off right there, Daddy, because there is hard times. What? Who's there? It's the American dream, Daddy, live and in public, if you will. What are you doing here, puke? Listen, you were saying about there not being any hard times. Well, I'm going to tell you what hard times are, Daddy. You don't know what hard times are, Daddy. Hard times are when the textile workers around the country are out of work. They got 4 or 5 kids and can't pay their wages. Can't buy the food. Hard times are when the auto workers are out of work and they tell them, go home. And hard times are when a man has worked at a job for 30 years. 30 years. And they give him a watch. Kick him on the butt and tell him a computer took your place, Daddy. That's hard times. Guys, Sarge, Dusty? What do you want? Yeah, Daddy. American dream, let the roads here live in color, if you will. Yeah, I know you're the American dream, and I know you're Sergeant Slaughter. But you guys, I have a G.I. Joe Classified Series video to do. You shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Sarge, we've gone, shut your mouth. Dusty, can you help me out? No! Oh! Welcome back, true believers. Elite Legend back at you guys with another G.I. Joe Classified Series video. And we are now 2 weeks into YoJoeJune. And surprisingly, the folks over at Hasbro did not disappoint. However, I'd be suffice to say if I was not disappointed in the individual that you see lying before you. Yeah, that's right. It looks like Dave may have succumbed to too much pressure, and it looks like he's sleeping one off. So we're going to turn our attention to the G.I. Joes, because it is YoJoeJune after all. Oh my, as I pan over, what the hell is going on? It looks like Dave is not the only one that's sleeping one off. What the hell are Chuck Liddell, Iced Out Scarlet, and Beachhead doing? Well, it looks like the Joes are ready to get to the bottom of this. We see the thrilling quartet right before us. From left to right, we see Snake Eyes, Road Rock, Dude Does Not Look Like a Lady J, and Flint. And I wonder what these guys are thinking when they take a look at the Joes just being very on Joe-like. Knowing is half the battle, and apparently the other half of the battle are these guys' demons. Another part of the battle is being able to secure these highly anticipated G.I. Joe Classified Series figures. Today, we actually had a beacon of hope when it was announced that there was going to be a new drop. It was announced just yesterday, on Wednesday. It was announced that there was going to be a new drop at 1 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, which is the day that the Elite Legend is recording this, June 17th. So there was a lot of speculation as to what the drop would be. However, that speculation was kind of put to bed when Hasbro Pulse announced that there was going to be limited quantities for what was going to be dropped. So that kind of put rumors of Dr. Mindbender to bed. That put rumors of a brand new reveal to bed.
And it left the options of maybe some of those Scalper Island exclusives being reloaded into Hasbro Pulse, where fans come last and bots come first. Now, that was one of the options. So Elite Legend still does not have any Vipers, so I was hoping that they would make some more Vipers available to the individuals with bots, because we all know scalpers gotta scalp. So if it wasn't going to be the Viper, I was hoping that it would be BBQ or Breaker. And Elite Legends prayers were answered. Today, they released or made Breaker and BBQ available. So Elite Legend was in the middle of work, and I was trying to juggle shit. So Elite Legend was able to make my first order. I was able to secure BBQ on my phone. While I was doing that, I was trying to order Breaker on my computer. And I let me check out. However, it just kept authorizing and it never went through. Luckily, I went onto my phone just in time to be able to secure Breaker before he completely sold out along with BBQ. So Elite Legend was successful in his mission to be able to secure 2 of the Scalper Island exclusives from Hasbro Pulse. Now, I have no doubts that I'll be able to receive these figures from Hasbro Pulse because they have not canceled an order on me yet. But I just received the figure so late that it's a little frustrating when you see people finding them at Target and not getting street dated, when you see people trying to hook up the rest of the community out, fam, for 3 times plus shipping. When you see these figures becoming Target Manager exclusives, when you see these figures becoming eBay exclusives. However, we saw the frenzy that was created by the Kings of the Rollout completely fumbling the announcement of the Major Blood action figure. It created a sense of scarcity that has not been seen in the States since the great toilet paper shortage of 2020. So that Major Blood, and I don't want to continue to talk about Major Blood, but you kind of have to. Major Blood and the fails of Hasbro have become synonymous with one another. So the rollout of Major Blood was completely botched by the Kings of the Rollout, go figure. They failed to acknowledge the existence of the Major Blood action figure during their Hasbro Pulse Fan Fest, instead focused on the action figures that will kill retailer enthusiasm with a Morning Blade. So they completely ignored Major Blood. It ended up just becoming an eBay exclusive that sold for thousands of dollars. Then that Major Blood figure became a YouTube P.O. Box exclusive, where it was sent to the most prominent of prominent YouTubers. And those figures were not stolen from a factory in any way, shape, or form, so I want to put that rumor to bed. Those underpaid factory workers working in a communist country put their limited freedom on the line just to send these action figures to YouTubers just for the lulz. And for that clout that they'll never get because they sent them anonymously. So Major Blood went from eBay exclusive, P.O. Box exclusive, and he ended up becoming a Target Manager exclusive. And finally, he has come full circle. He became the, I just want to help the community out, fam, exclusive. And now there is a whole new kind of exclusive. It is now called the don't say nothing if you ain't got nothing nice to say, fam, exclusive. The prices on Major Blood have dropped faster than panties when they see the Elite Legends epic action figure collection. So that leads the Elite Legend to wonder, is that going to be the case for BBQ and Breaker? Has Hasbro finally listened to the fans? Because we know during the last Hasbro Pulse Fan Fest, we listened to the fans. We know that it's been really hard for you guys to be able to secure these hard to find action figures. So we're going to be re-releasing them. We're going to re-release those action figures, and you're going to be able to get those action figures this summer. And Elite Legend was wondering, is this going to be a 4th round of stimulus payments paid directly to Target managers and enterprising Target employees? Maybe Hasbro has figured it out. Maybe Target has figured it out, because today, those figures not only were available on Hasbro Pulse, which is what collectors have been asking for, especially premium subscribers. They have been asking for the opportunity to have something thrown their way that is going to give them value or added value to shelling out $50 extra a year.
You pay $50 just for a subscription to Hasbro Pulse. That makes no sense.
Oh, Dave, get back to sleep, please. That's much better. So collectors have been asking for the opportunity to be able to get something out of having their premium subscription. Yes, we get free shipping. However, those items come often after we already were able to find the figures at retail. So where's the value in having that Hasbro Pulse? Today, it seemed like we got some value because those figures went up to premium subscribers first, and they actually lasted for about 10 minutes, which is longer than the Elite Legend can last in a month combined. Also, those figures were available on Target's website, and for some strange reason, they lasted on Target's website for several hours before Breaker and BBQ completely sold out. Now, a lot of people are celebrating in the collecting community. They're saying, yes, Target has solved the problem. They limited purchases to one per person. They were like, look, fam, we don't care if you want to get another one for your kid. You are going to purchase one of these action figures and that will be it. My concern is that Target, knowing how Target is, they don't understand the pre-order. They're worse at understanding the pre-order than Hasbro Pulse. Target don't give a shit, yo. So this is how Target operates with their pre-orders. You make your pre-order at Target. They charge you an authorization. They charge you once a week until your action figures get released. So every time they charge you, you think your figures are coming. Then you see that the charges were reversed, and then they continue to do that charging game up until it's time for the figure to release, at which point you either get a cancellation email or you end up getting your figure. So you're rolling the dice when it comes to pre-ordering from Target. So I hope you guys that pre-ordered from Target are able to get your figures. Elite Legend ordered from Hasbro Pulse, and I placed a insurance policy order at Target. Yes, when you are a collector, you need to have that insurance policy because it's always wise to plan ahead.
Says the most fiscally irresponsible individual that I have ever had the pleasure of knowing.
Oh, Dave, you are a very unpleasant drunk. So how are you guys liking your YoJoeJune? Elite Legend, I know a lot of people get on the Elite Legend and they're like, look, man, why are you always crying? Why are you angry? Elite Legend, you're the saltiest reviewer on YouTube. Elite Legend is salty. Yes, the salt is always going to flow with the Elite Legend. However, I will give credit where credit's due, and I am liking this YoJoeJune so far. Although, when you consider that G.I. Joe is under the same Hasbro umbrella, and you see what Hasbro does for Star Wars Black Series, when you see Hasbro does every friggin' week with Marvel Legends, and you only get 4 action figures revealed during YoJoeJune, 2 of them being Roadblock and Snake Eyes. It kind of makes the Elite Legend a little bit salty and a little bit crazy. So I was able to pre-order the Snake Eyes and Timber. I was able to pre-order the Roadblock, aka Milky Way. Today I checked on Hasbro Pulse, and unfortunately Snake Eyes is still sold out, and Roadblock is still sold out. Well, Roadblock was Roadblock was a Hasbro Pulse shared exclusive with Amazon Prime. So he's been long gone on Amazon Prime, and he's been long gone on Hasbro Pulse. It's a great looking figure, so I do hope they restock him soon so everybody in the community can get their 4th Roadblock. Now, a lot of people are reporting finding the Baroness. As you know, the Elite Legend was able to secure one from my good friend Daryl up in the Great White North. So I hope that a lot of you guys are able to get that Baroness. They were supposed to be restocking the Cobra Island exclusives, but I haven't heard of any Cobra Island exclusives showing up at Targets aside from the Baroness, but I don't believe that. When I see receipts, then I'll start believing it. So we have new pictures of Breaker with his impressive helmet. And you know, Breaker, he's the head of their telecommunications, and he doesn't have a cool backpack anymore. All of his communications take place with that helmet. And speaking of helmets, how sick does not look like Lady J look with the helmet that came with the Baroness? It's like they added that helmet into the package knowing that it would go perfect on dude does not look like Lady J. So let's take a look at some pictures of BBQ. This is going to be the summer of BBQ. And remember, this is going to be dropping apparently on November 1st. So we will not be having any BBQ this summer unless they actually hit stores early. Which, when it comes to Hasbro, you know the kings of the rollout. Those BBQs might be showing up at someone's door in rural Podunk, USA. Here are the new shots of BBQ. There you see him striking a pose. He's ready to chop it up. Hey, it's the summer in Chicago. You got to chop it up. And look at him. He's ready to burn it down. I am so excited about this figure. We got an inbox shot. Looking sick. And then we have an inbox shot and out of box on the bike shot of Breaker. So there we see another shot of Chris Evans, Breaker, with his bicycle, with his 250-pound Gatling gun, and that impressive helmet.
Ah, it will be mine. It's so big. Ah.
Look at Breaker leaning up on his bicycle with oh so much pride. It is June. And how is he even standing like that? It looks like Breaker is not only the head of telecommunications, it looks like he's also the Lord of the Dance. So there you have it, folks. Whoa! She-Hulk, what are you doing there? What did I just see? Dave?
That's right, Elite Legend. They talk about Hulk smash, but nobody ever talk about Dave smash.
What the hell is going on here? Anything can happen on Elite Legend Toys and Collectibles. Apparently so. So there you have it, folks. Let me know in the comments. Are you loving YoJoeJune, or are you experiencing a no YoJoeJune? Have you been unsuccessful in securing the roadblock? Have you been unsuccessful in securing Snake Eyes and Timber? Have you been unsuccessful in pre-ordering BBQ? And have you been unsuccessful in securing Breaker? Elite Legend has them all. I am feeling very blessed, and I hope you guys get what you want. I do also hope that you enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Hit the notification bell so you can be alerted to all of Elite Legend's next videos. I drop content daily, and you don't want to miss that. Check out my multiple playlists. I do G.I. Joe. I do Masters of the Universe Origins. I do Marvel Legends. I do everything, especially on the weekend, except cracking hookers. So until next time, make mine. Go!